And welcome back to CEOTaku 2023. My name is King Jobber, joined by Ryudo, and it is time for some of God's gift, Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2.
You know, I'm really excited for this one, and everyone, I even hear applause already from the audience out there because everyone else is excited about it. You know, I have to say though, I'm a little bit sad that there's no soul bad guys out there, but you know what? That's A-okay because I'm a bad man.
Okay. Well, at least we got one bad man up here again. Yeah, no souls, but we do have plenty of character variety for you all. You can take a look at the bracket here. On the winner's side of things, we do have Peppery Splash versus Hotashi, the old guard coming on in. And of course, Fu versus Mystic.
And that's insane. Fu has been playing so insanely well this entire weekend and just always comes in and says, well, I haven't been down that much, whatever, I'll just see what I can do. And every single time I see Fu in his top 8 with all these other legends that we consistently see in top 8. But even then, on the other side, we have Vivian versus Usagi and Lord Byron versus KTP. So the hits keep coming and they don't stop coming.
Yeah, and Vivian playing some great Guilty Gear this weekend, taking down Elven Shadow to make it into this top 8 spot in a phenomenal set. And of course, we're going to have even greater sets going forward here in this top 8 as we try to crown our CEOTaku champion.
And we've been talking about the entire day. If you've tuned in at any point at any time, you've known, and everyone has been talking about how cracked this entire tournament is. Every single pool's had at least 5 people who could have made it into like top 16 quite easily. No one was escaping the violence of Guilty Gear Xrd this year.
Yeah, the resurgence of Xrd with the advent of rollback has been something beautiful to see. This game is alive and well, and we're about to prove that here once again at CEO. We're going to kick things off with Peppery Splash versus Hotashi here on our winner's side of the bracket, and this should be a fire one.
Absolutely. So Peppery Splash obviously representing the Venom, going to be doing the cue balls out there. And then we have Hotashi rocking the L-Fel.
Naturally.
And, you know, as we're kind of saying, you know, it's like riding a bike a little bit and just making sure it's like, all right, you keep your flow going, you're able to lock them down, you're doing a really good job. But Peppery Splash has been in the lab the entire time and just has so much good lockdown, high chip combos is the best way I can put it, and just such little opportunity to play along with really good fundamentals and Fuzies. It's really hard to get in or stay out long enough. But let's see what Hotashi can do.
All right, let's rock. Here we go, immediately setting out the Pineberry just to create a bit of space. And I like already establishing the sniper rifle there to make sure that Peppery Splash does not feel comfortable setting up cues.
Oh my gosh, but sniping from that close as well is kind of a little bit of a surprise. Again, the counter hit too, so we have the combos going. Ooh, that was about the highest point you could have versed that one though.
Yeah, but there we go, getting on in, landing that 2D. Gonna go ahead and get 2 balls in play here, and a beautiful overhead. Blocks the burst immediately. And here we go, knockdown in the corner.
How could he know? How could he know? All right, so nice dead angle to get out of the corner here, but a greater 6P in return here. And I also got one of those too.
Yeah, I love that reset there. Also the YRC with the JD, very nice. Great loops. Gonna get even more set play here. Pineberry is out. Hotashi locking down Peppery. There's nowhere to run.
Oh, there's one place to run, and it's on the outside of the corner here. Now Hotashi has to block.
And there it is, Dark Angel, the checkmate. Nothing that Hotashi could do. And look, just a sliver of health left for Peppery Splash with that clutch air throw taking the first round.
The last HP is the one that counts, my friend. And right now, Peppery Splash is holding on to that with like their life depends on it, which it does.
It absolutely does. But there's a great wake-up throw from Hotashi, immediately sending out the Pineberry. Pineberry is so important in this matchup just to make sure that Venom cannot feel comfortable at all of these different ranges.
And I feel like Pineberry is one of those things that, you know, Venom looks at it and is like, oh, is that what I'm putting people through? I just throw a ball out there and they have to deal with it? Oh, well, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to apologize.
It's a taste of his own medicine. Speaking of a ball, here comes the big one. The Dark Angel once again. Give me your life or give me your meter. And all that chip damage coming out. Hotashi forced to go for the dead angle.
And now have to lock down again, but a nice far slash there will take control of the match again. And now we have Sniper on the field. Oh, where's Peppery Splash going to go? Great teleport to the K-ball.
Yeah, forcing the burst out there too. Hotashi tries to go for a snipe once again. Peppery Splash smartly just staying patient, getting rid of that 5H.
I feel like that had to be intentional, right? Getting that cue ball against the Pineberry like that to stop it allows Peppery Splash to go right in, and there we go. Another cue.
Yeah, really solid first game there from Peppery Splash. Being able to move around the sniper rifle pretty proficiently. It hasn't been too much of an issue, right? And Hotashi is trying to use that to keep Peppery locked down, to prevent him from setting up those balls at full screen to move in with them.
Right. And it's just like, that's so important in this matchup. Having a character with high mobility, or at least use your character's mobility to the best of your capabilities.
Absolutely.
And just Peppery Splash is so fire with that. I love it.
Yeah, gets the ball set up once again. Nice just blocks though on Hotashi's side. Beautiful backdash into the far slash. And he gets the shot behind the head. Some shades of Happy Chaos.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know you could actually do that. I thought he stopped right above her head, but still, nonetheless, Hotashi reached it. And
yeah, CQC not going to quite work. And now you got to hold on to this Dark Angel once again. It seems like whenever Peppery has 50 meter and a knockdown, he is sending out that Dark Angel.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't blame him. Return to sender here. We're going to the other side, and if we get enough meter, we're going to see that Dark Angel come out again.
The sniper, forcing the block just up close. Sends out the bazooka as well to get the plus frames, but Peppery Splash ready with the dead angle. I thought throw was coming out there for a second.
Samey. So true, Oomphy. But now we have the sniper on the field here. Peppery Splash getting hit by a few times. I know Hotashi doesn't want to have to re-engage if possible.
Yep, and here we go. Wow, shotgun is out, just runs full screen. Baits out the burst, but isn't able to get the punish.
Oh my gosh, and yeah, just so little meter to talk about. No RC's not going to be able to come out in time, unfortunately. And Peppery Splash, once again, with another sliver of life, able to rip victory from Hotashi's hands.
Yeah, Hotashi's the one with the sniper rifle, but Peppery's the one out here sniping Hotashi.
Right, that's messed up.
There we go, teleports right on in to get the low. Hard knockdown in the corner, time to block for your life.
All right, so here we go here. Not trying to use too much meter so that you have 50 meter to be able to RC something. The burst comes out here, rushing down. Going to get the knockdown after this one.
Yeah, nice with the Bridal Express. Pulls out the shotgun once again.
What an anti-air. What an answer.
Ooh, tons of damage on deck. Knockdown straight into the Pine Berry. Blocks the dead angle here. Very nice. Hard knockdown again with the 5H. Gets the clash, but Hotashi wins out this time. Blitz!
Oh, the perfect timing on the blitz. Can't hold it out all the way here. There's going to be maximal damage. We get the super. We get one. Oh, no need.
That is it. Shotgun to the face there. Hotashi getting a round on the board here. But we need to tie things up and take this to a game 3.
And, you know, Hotashi's looking a little bit on fire here, able to control that matchup a lot more. But, wow, the 2H sails right under the teleport, and Peppery Splash is able to jump in.
I know, those ambiguous mix-ups there with the jump-ins from Venom. So hard to deal with. Here we come, great just blocks. Unfortunately, gets caught low once again. Peppery Splash been consistently going for these lows over and over, and here comes the Dark Angel.
It's going to be rough here. It's going to burn all that meter, and we're going to do it a little bit more. It continues on. All right, perfect burst from Hotashi, but this is the last one. Nice roll. Oh, but another ball came out amidst that. Oh, I didn't even see that one, speaking of you know, the sniper aspect in there. That was really clean.
Keeping that one up his sleeve. But again, so many of those rounds closing out by using the stinger to beat Hotashi in the rifle stance. That's one of the downsides of going into rifle stance, right? Is that Venom does have a really fast projectile that he can close the gap with and punish you. And we saw that time and time again, allowing Peppery Splash to move on.
Right. And, you know, just the sheer control over the matchup that Peppery Splash had from every single angle was just... It's just awe-inspiring, right? I hear so many people in the audience every now and then just say, yo, Peppery, you inspired me to actually pick up Venom, like one of the most complicated characters you could have in Guilty Gear, when we already have trouble getting people into Guilty Gear in the first place.
Absolutely.
And Peppery's just good enough to say, yeah, come on, learn the best character possible. Learn the craziest character possible. And you know what? It's always possible. So good stuff to Peppery Splash. Keeping that strong.
It's great to see that both Peppery and Hotashi are also performing very well in Guilty Gear Strive also. You know, both games are very different, so having to jump back and forth between the two can be a little bit difficult, but, you know, they're seasoned fighting game players. And speaking of some other seasoned fighting game players, up next we are going to be having Fu versus Mystic, again on the winner's side of the bracket here.
All right, so we definitely have Mystic coming in with that bike in, and I feel like a lot of people throughout this tournament have been like, okay, so I lost to Mystic, and my response is like, well, no, Mystic's extraordinarily strong, but everyone felt like, no, I could have gotten him, and I'm like, okay.
If you want to believe that, he is the Biken.
He is the Biken.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
I feel like people get too comfortable playing against Bikens online, you know, that they do decent against that. They don't realize Mystic is on a completely different level from all those other Bikens. But also Fu, seasoned veteran, incredible in Plus R, incredible in Exert as well. A big body specialist. And coming through with Koom Haehoon here, one of the best in the business.
I see what you did there. That was clean. But still, nonetheless, Fu is just a multi-game specialist. Has been strong in fighting games as an entirety for a long time, is able to room with some of the best fighting game players out there, like Jonah, beautiful dude, and just hangs out with them in like their insular circle, and they're just super strong as a collection. They're basically like Voltron, and they're all specializing in their different games. So Fu's just able to take that to like the fighting terms because he's still traveling around and everything like that compared to like Beautiful Dude and Jonah and stuff like that, and just really puts on a performance every single time with a character that honestly is heavily underexplored, and I wonder if we're going to see more Haehyun tech as more people start picking up, like Joy, for example, another player who's picking up Haehyun, starting to learn some of how their play style goes and everything, and it'd be exciting in the long run to see more Haehyuns out in the field.
Yeah, I definitely got to say I have seen an uptick of Haehyuns online ever since we got rollback, right? As Fu has been performing in these tournaments here, and that's one of the great parts about rollback is we're seeing more underutilized characters. Of course, Answer is another rare character, right?
Yes.
But you've been seeing him more often, not only online, but there have been Answers in the bracket as well, and that's great to see because he came out, you know, kind of at the last update for Rev 2, and we were still stuck in, you know, delay-based hell net code. But now that we have the resources, right, we have many more players thanks to rollback. It means that we can explore a lot of these different characters, and the matchups are really evolving.
Right. I've been seeing a lot of new answers from Answer, honestly. That is just like, oh, you can do that? We just never had the time to explore that. And it's going to be that, you know, the same thing with the Plus R Renaissance with Cliff. We're going to, I think, receive a XR Renaissance with Answer first, and then maybe Haehyun down the line as people get a little bit better with like the actual execution of the character.
Yeah, see, for me, it's a little bit the opposite. It's me getting my ass beat by Answer and going, wait, he can do that?
Right, yeah. This is the answer to this, you fool, you absolute buffoon. Why would you even think? Do you know my name? What's my name? I am the answer. You are the problem.
But yeah, we do have both of our players getting up here now, ready to get things started. And of course, still on the loser side of the bracket, we do have Lord of Byron versus KTP coming up, and Vivian versus Usagi.
Oh, this is exciting all the way down. I mean, obviously a top 8. You know, I'm spending actual factuals to like the most obvious audience out there, but it's still just great to see all these names coming together and everything like that, and just the sheer character variety is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
like outside of, like Vivian and. Oh, wow,
there's only two Elfelts, right?
Yeah, there's two Elfelts.
Two Elfelts. Hotashi and Vivian are the only two Elfelts in top 8. Other than that, it's all unique characters. But that's not surprising, right? Elfelt has always been a very strong character, even in past versions of Exerd, right?
Right. And you know, I was going to say, speaking of like almost a renaissance here, I feel like we're starting to see a few more Elfos coming out because they're starting to feel some of that more gross tech, starting to feel like, okay, there was a little bit of a gap here in terms of like the unblockable setup. Let me start throwing this into the mix here. This option selects this, and I think the Elfelt players are going to get a lot stronger because I feel like Japan didn't really take on Elfelt all that much in terms of like, oh, we really want to discover this character. The U.S. did.
You know, that's funny that you say that because all of Asia voted Elfelt as the highest requested character for Strive.
It's so funny, right? She's the selling character, but no one plays her. All right, we're getting to the thick of things here. The strings have been pulled and the match has been ripped, so let's go ahead and do it.
All right, round start situation. You see the patience here from Mystic. Knows that trying to engage with Haehyun right at round start can be very dangerous.
That's right.
Ooh, and parry right off the start there, immediately forcing the burst out of Fu.
Yeah, Zombie's already on the table here, and that's going to be the hardest thing against Mystic. Mystic has played this game for so long and at such a high level, has been able to see everything and knows like the general flow of a matchup so that they want to use a Zombie against you.
Yeah, you see already on all of the blocks in the block string there, getting the just blocks. Again, they're on the tatami mat as well, but Mystic went with the YRC to cover ground here and keep the pressure going.
Ooh, okay, good YRC there. Was going to miss the rest of that combo, so just YRC, stay on the ground. Very, very good awareness from Mystic. Once again, just knows every single situation possible.
Yeah, you can see how the tatami mat alone makes this a difficult way for Fu to approach, right?
Here we go. He's a big man. He already has a house.
Yep, into the throw. Sets up the heavy ball again. And I think we might have been trying to bait out the burst there, but here it comes. The hands. Gets the block on it and the punish with the 2H, but doesn't get a follow-up.
Yeah, I saw the Rex run in there, and that was a really good awareness to try a sweep just to make sure, you know, you counterplay the suzerain. But nonetheless, Mystic controls the corner and gets the first round.
Beautiful just blocks. The defense from Fu is phenomenal, but of course that wrist gauge is getting filled up. Goes for the axe kick there, and now sending out the light balls just to cover some ground and move forward. Yeah, just go straight for the knockdown here.
Yep, keep it simple. All right, before the pancakes in the morning, you love to see it and you love to eat it once more.
Oh, this time trying to go for the low, stomping on the toes. Is going to get the confirm here into the slap. Yeah, put it behind the back to make sure you get the 2H pickup.
Yeah, back when I was doing pull-ups, I would have done the same thing. I understand. All right, the big blue balls are out here. Yeah, just have to zombie and just respect it, because the moment you let go of that zombie, you're taking the hits.
Ooh, but what a challenge. Wow, Mystic just pressing back. Beautiful backdash, though, from Fu to tie things up here.
Yo, Fu is making pancakes right now, making breakfast for everyone in the audience. Got the lumberjack stacks.
Making Haehoon look like a grappler right now.
Right, exactly. Like he plays some sort of big body characters or something like that. Oh my God, 4 pancakes. I can't even eat that much, Fu.
Oh no, but miss spacing there on the axe kick, trying to go in forward.
And now pushing the ball forward there towards the corner. Ooh, tries to use the Kabari chain, doesn't work out. And just a few sweeps to use some fundamentals and foozies, but Fu jumps over the foozies.
Oh, trying to go for the Grandpa Viper, but gets stuffed. Again, beautiful parries coming out from Mystic and a full pickup here. JD to push even closer to the corner. Now you're locked down.
All right, we're going to see another Caesar run again. No, we're just actually going to try to go for a throw attempt, but too high up in the air there.
Oh, we got the dust loops. In dust we trust. Here comes another tatami mat. But again, just getting tossed. Fu has been so on point with these throws.
Oh my God. Fu likes to cook too, so it's very appropriate, honestly. All right, shoots the gun, but reels back a little bit at that one. Has one more chance at opportunity here. Using the YRC on the 6H to try to get back in, but that low sword is so freaking good.
Low profiling underneath the heavy fireball there. Very nice. And with no delay, we jump right into game number 2.
And, you know, I don't think there's a lot of need for adjustment necessarily on Fu's end. Was doing a very good job, just needs to tighten up a few decision-making things, and then good to go from there. Yep,
there's the knockdown. Into some more Oki. Ooh, we actually got the hits there, but, you know, Fu was definitely expecting a burst to come out. That's why we were a little bit slow on the draw.
Exactly. Oh, what a trade, yeah! Ooh, and even saw the Azami and tried to get the overhead in time, but it didn't work out.
Oh, no, mistiming that jump there, landing straight into Biken's loving arm. Here we go. JD hits again, straight into more dust loops.
Oh, it blocks the overhead as well. Fu is to protect his chrome dome.
And now we're starting to take more to the skies here with Fu, huh? Just trying to escape. But there's the command dash forward, gets tossed once again. And man, it feels like no matter where you go, you are getting locked down by Biken with these tatami mats.
Oh my gosh, yeah, can't get a full confirm off that corner, but goes for the hands.
Yep, gets the armor there.
Oh, pushed out and pulled back in, and what's the moment that Mystic let go? Just got the damage off that one. Oh no. Yeah.
But it's all right, still had burst on deck. Get out of jail free card. It's not over yet, but runs right into the gunshot. Yep, even in Exert, she keeps that thing on her.
Exactly. She has like 3 different guns now. They keep giving Biken guns. I wish they would stop. All right, so we got the first Shikin in the corner here. Good throw again. And Mystic showing that they're very susceptible to throws right now, and Fu taking high advantage of that.
Well, throws are one of the most important things in a matchup against Biken, right? It's the only way that you can really get around her parry unless you really delay your offense.
Right, exactly. But we're even seeing situations like this where it's just absolutely neutral. Mystic's trying to get back in, and Fu throws again and again and again.
Oh, Black Feet combo, though. Fu with the tech out immediately into the super confirm.
Yo, check out this back. I got that booty.
Yep, still Guts is in. There it is. The key is stored in the ball and gets the throw.
That was so clean. The setup there was absolutely powerful. Was nothing that Mystic could really do that was reasonable.
And I love it. Covering ground there just with the light fireball. Gets the overhead again.
Letting the 2H rock after that was so good. Expecting the Shinken kick afterward.
All right, knockdown into some more set play, again with the throws. The reason why Fu is leaning into those throws so heavy is because of how good Mystic is at parrying.
And it's working out so well because Fu just knows his distances, knows how to make the setups, and is just confident in the decision making. Because he used to play Potemkin as well.
Absolutely.
Does in plus R and used to in XR.
Oh, good night, but misses the pickup. That's all right. JH is enough to send it to a game 3.
And even Mystic reeled back on that one just quite a bit. Just like, oh, I thought I could get maybe my JH out there, maybe tech a throw or something like that, but just a little bit too high to be on that throw range.
I dig the shirt too, the Banjo Frog.
Oh, you know, that thing is baller.
That goes kind of hard.
Yo, Fu always goes kind of hard.
He had the Garfield shirt on yesterday.
Yeah, the lasagna Garfield monstrosity.
But here we go. Nice. Jumps right into the Tommy Mat. Beautiful 6P there from Mystic, scoring the knockdown. Crazy how she just air dashes in from so far away and keeps the pressure on you with those tatamis.
Yeah, there's just like nowhere to go at this point here. With Mystic on the lead, so it doesn't have to do anything too crazy.
Oh my God! Baits out the burst as well. This is gonna hurt.
And that was in a completely clean burst too, so there might not even have a burst come back if Fu gets a very early hit next round.
Yeah, we'll have to see here. Fu spends his own burst to make sure that Mystic can't gain some of that momentum back. Punishes the chain as well here.
All right, nice job there. Gets the sweep to close out the round here, and Fu is looking in prime position right now.
Absolutely. Mystic's going to have to be careful about those Kabaris, right? Especially when that ball is on deck. But here we go. Parry comes out.
Oh, throw comes out as well.
Ooh, blowing up the high parry this time. Remember, Byron does have to choose between high or low.
And Fu's did a great job of like conditioning Mystic to do one or the other and just going the other direction.
Exactly.
I'm just really impressed with Fu right now.
Switching it up on the fly. There's the blitz on the Kabari attempt. Gets the hard knockdown immediately into the Super Ball.
Oh, good. Actually, good counter from Mystic. Got the knockdown there, so, you know, nothing that Fu could really do to follow up with, so that was clean. All right, Burst barely comes back. There's one more opportunity on the field here. Good throw from Mystic.
Yeah, I like it, resetting that pressure. Dust loops once again. Ooh, gets actually the black beat combo and another confirmed here.
No. And back dashes out there just to keep it very spur safe, but the guts won't live long enough.
Oh my God, just gets caught in the skies. I don't even think he had any meter to FD at that point, so it was kind of checkmate.
I think so. I have to review the tapes on that one, but that was a precarious precision from Fu there. I love that so much, and just hyper aware of saying, look, you do anything else in the air? Yo, check out these hands.
The applause.
The applause, yeah. Sometimes you gotta clap for your opponent, you know. You gotta be respectful for the people that you play out there.
Yeah, for sure. But he had such not only great use of throws that entire set, but great use of the clap super as well, right? You saw that one time when he pushed Byron out as Byron was in the parry stance and then pulled her right back on in as she went out of it. Just incredible usage of the movement of that super. For those of you that don't know, whenever you're inside that orb, he can control your movement, right? Of course, you could try and move against it, but it's almost like gravity pulling you.
Right. You know, a lot of like the black hole situation if you have to play against Spouse, something like that. But he has full control of the gravity well itself. But let's see it again here.
The instant replays on deck. We're about to find out if we had the meter available.
Yeah, because I know I burned it there. Had the most minimal amount left. And
but
didn't get the opportunity to do that there. But, yo, thank you for the replay, y'all. Much appreciated.
Absolutely. Shouts to production.
Yeah, yo, see you gaming coming out here, yo.
Absolutely. But it does look like we are going to be moving to the other side of our bracket here now with Lord Byron versus KTP.
And KTP, for me, as a personal story, is like such a glow-up. Because before we kind of went into like the year 2020 and onward, I was actually playing pretty well against KTP at the time. Later, after 2022, when I met them again at, I think it was DreamHack, Georgia, I lost maybe 25 straight before I even got a round.
That's a level
round. KTP has gotten so strong over this course of time and is really bringing that May play to another level that I didn't even think was possible. And I'm just so happy for them.
And that's another just advent of having rollback, right? Being able to find those training partners, even if they're on the other side of the globe in some cases, right? Being able to really grind in and practice your character. And of course, rollback really lighting a fire underneath a lot of the former Exert players as well to come back and shine.
Right, exactly. And now you brought it up here. I'm like, look at the shirt game for Lord Byron there. Is that Musashi? I think that's Musashi right there.
I can't tell.
Yeah, it
definitely says Musashi.
At least I believe so. I might not be able to read. I'm not that smart.
The two-sword style?
Right, exactly. All right, so we have Leo there. And okay, so I think we're going in officially. Yes, we are. The flash kick comes out here.
Absolutely. The moment you see a flash kick, you know it's a real match, all right?
Yeah, exactly. No one tests their funds on flash kick. They don't want you to let you know. But the confirmation right now from KTP, the sides are flipped just by the way the names are on the other side.
There it is, the belly flop to score the knockdown. Huge damage coming out here from KTP already.
Oh,
immediately into the Dolphin, and that's a quick round one. May, a very different character here in Exer than she is in Strive, right? Definitely has some very strong set play, but the damage is still all the same.
I know. That was like 60, 70% on one combo and still got a very hecked up mix. Oh my God, and we're going to do it again.
Overhead kiss coming through. How many Dolphins can we fit into one combo? Sets up the other Mr. Dolphin here to keep the pressure on.
Oh my gosh, and baits out that one too. And a lot of this is very burst safe as well. The back turn combo. Gonna get the knockdown here. Gonna play the flash kick one more time.
There we go.
No.
Finally, the DP actually connects. Lord Byron nearly dying over and over for that restance. Goes to the dash forward to catch the back dash. Very smart.
All right, now we're in the Leo zone here. Leo can do just as much damage as May, and we're seeing it right now here. The Animal Fanatics going at it.
Yeah, but here we go. Sends out the beach ball to cover some of that screen space. Very smart of Lord Byron just to ignore it altogether.
And once Lord Byron is able to get 50 meter again, you know, KTP's in trouble, can't really summon nearly as much here. And oh my god, off the flash kick as well. And even did some fake buttons on to do a burst, but Lord Byron didn't bite.
Yeah, very smart not to bite on that burst bait. You got to hold on to it for the next round here, but nice just block there. And Lord Byron recognizing the just block, knowing that you're going to press next, so gets the parry.
And that was very clean there. Still has the corner here. Did drop the combo, unfortunately, but this is still huge danger. Does it again if you missed the first same burst.
Oh my god, the axe kick gets the counter hit as well. You see trying to bail that burst really hard, but KTP is able to get the gold burst on deck. Things can swing around in a big way now.
Byron was real thirsty for that burst. Oh my gosh. And then KTP is the one who gets it in the end.
Belly flop again. There's the cannonball. Send out Mr. Dolphin. The otter comes out as well.
This is auto repression right now. I don't like it, but we're back in the corner again with one more knockdown. The mix might come out here. Just hits a nice JS into there. Yeah. Byron even laughing a little bit, saying, you know what, all right, yeah, I was a little bit.
Welcome to Orlando. SeaWorld is down the road, all right?
Yeah, that's right. If you have anyone to blame, blame them.
Oh, I love that custom Leo art, too.
Oh, I'm peeping that now. All right. Fresh to death out here, Lord Byron. That's why they call him Lord. He's rich. He's rich in flavor, style, and strength.
Here we go. Let's see if he can bring this back to a game 3. Starting off strong, though, forcing the burst out of KTP early on.
And Leo just being pushed back into the corner here. The ball still on the field and just sails over the projectile and base the burst as well. Oh, this is going to be real tough for Lord Byron.
Cannonball again for that knockdown. It just adds so much damage there on the end of the combos. And the beach ball coming in clutch to keep the pressure up for KTP. But there's the parry.
All right, we're going to be able to carry to the corner here. Use a little bit of a YRC or RC.
Yep, restand coming as well. Immediately goes for the low.
Ooh, all right.
I hope you didn't press. Okay.
Yeah, that's always scary. Got to be hyper aware of that.
Yeah, the unblockable axe kick coming through as well. Once again, getting that black beat combo. The Lord Byron going to wake up with the crouching P here.
Another belly flop there. Hits at the very, very end, but the flash kick reaching up to the skies.
All the way to the heavens here. Immediately goes into the super once again, but it still hasn't hit its mark.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Now Lord Byron has no meter, so not really going to have a good job pushing out May. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter. Gets the hit confirmed. Lord Byron gets the first round of the second match.
Absolutely. Here we go. Let's see if we can tie things up. KTP is coming into this next one with burst on deck, but the flash kick hits once again. There's the aggressive burst. Takes the corner pressure and goes immediately for the overhead kiss punish.
You know what? I love Lord Byron's commitment to the flash kick. It is so good, and it makes it honestly terrifying. He's like, well, I don't want to jump at you. I don't want to move at you anymore. You're just going to do it.
Yeah, he has such a high-risk, high-reward style of Leo, right? Constantly throwing out the flash kicks, throwing out the supers, and throwing out the parries with reckless abandon.
Oh, my gosh. I wish I had even a modicum of the bravery that Byron has. All right.
Look at this. It just does the flash kick anyway, gets stuffed by the Dolphin.
He's like, yo, I hate Flipper. I hate that movie.
And now you see KTP is starting to catch on, going for these cross-up into nothing FD to try and bait out the flash kicks. Flash kick is a charge input, meaning that it is going to correct whatever direction your opponent is on, and that's going to be the round here. KTP now at set point.
But still, Lord Byron is still staying very active in the matchup. There's a lot of resets that are kind of going on here that lets Lord Byron get more opportunities to flash kick, counter, and all these attempts here. Lord Byron's a very active player, and it's exciting. It's really exciting, isn't it?
But I love this high-risk, high-reward playstyle. I mean, it's carried him here all the way to top 8.
And there's a nice confirm there as well. You get the knockdown. Side switch.
Yep, there it is. Dead angle. Push you back towards the corner. Drops the anchor on top of your head as well.
Okay, not able to bait the burst out here, but just runs in once again. Ooh, swipes the other side here. Good opportunity. KTP not opting to burst until the very, very end. Good idea. If you have to wait to the very end for the last maneuver, you can burst that part. And that's pretty much all you can in terms of not getting countered.
Yeah, and air dashing in, not actually getting clipped. Oh no, but the Dolphin actually messing up the punish there for KTP, but it's not going to matter. Closes it out. An incredibly entertaining set between those two. I love the way that he pilots Leo.
Yes, 100%. Like, some people probably be looking at the Leo and is like, why is this Leo doing that? Oh, that's so random and all that sort of stuff. Like, that's a tournament mindset play style that the moment that you flinch, and you slow down, Lord Byron does not have brakes. So you're going to lose to the added pressure that they keep moving with, and that makes it for a very strong tournament player, even if it's not, you know, the normal play or style that you would normally see from a Leo.
Yeah, and it's recognizing Leo's strengths, right? Once you score that knockdown, you can get into back turn. That's when it really becomes Leo's game. So aiming for any opportunity to do that, whether it's through going for Hail Mary supers, going through back turn parries, or going through constant DPs. All his thought is, I only have to guess right once, and then I can put you in that blender and take the entire round.
Right, right. And I would say kind of a huge strength of KTP was very good at defending when they got into that position there. So, oh, your back turn, cool. Let me block this, dead angle here. Let me backdash here. Let me challenge here. And it was really hard for Lord Byron to continue that, you know, offensive pressure because KTP was great at escaping it.
Absolutely, but it looks like up next, we already have our players up on stage. It is going to be Vivian versus Usagi here. So some Elfelt versus Johnny action. And as you can see, so far in top 8, it's all been 2-0.
Right? This is very much the epitome of 2-0, but it was close. It was close.
These guys are trying to speed run this bracket here now, huh?
Right. And the funny thing was that the tournament runner, Dennis, was like, hey, you will play in like 5 minutes. You'll play in 10 minutes, trying to slow everyone down from playing their matches. We were going too fast here. You all got to stop. This is our prime time. If you could just like do some push-ups on the stage, Vivian, that'd be great. Yeah, I mean, I looked up and considered, well, I do like the clouds. Got to show off the muscles.
At this point in Exert's lifespan, the average player is so strong that these matches are going on crazy fast. And look at that. His waifu, Elfelt Valentine.
An absolute shield for the character, but has mastered her as well. So I'm excited to see more Vivian action here. But Usagi, you know him, you love them. Absolute monster of a Johnny, but also multiple other characters too. Like, I saw Usagi once online, and they were playing Ram all the time. Like, right, yep, you have a Ram as well. I heard that they also have Amelia, and when you just have the best character in the game as Johnny, it's like, well, what? Those are my vacation characters.
Yeah, I mean, ever since Rollback has dropped, I have seen a lot more people exploring other characters, right? Especially, you know, they feel confident. He's been playing Johnny for years at this point, right? It's good to explore other characters, to see different aspects of the game. That also helps you in those matchups going forward, too. And, you know, when you're a Johnny player and you're learning Ram, that's going to help you against the likes of Solstice.
Yeah, exactly. There's still some killer Rams out there. We have a lot of killer Rams out there.
We do.
And speaking of a renaissance of Rams. But all right, getting into this matchup here. I don't think we're doing a button check or anything.
Here we go, the outlaw versus the wife. She's the actual waifu character.
Just the classic story. The outlaw versus the wife. All right, letting the intros play out here. Vivian's kissing the screen. All right.
Is this going to be my day? That's a good question, Elfelt.
Yeah, look, it's up to you to make it happen.
But here we go.
The coolest character in Guilty Gear.
He's perfect. That slight smirk. Oh, skipped it, though.
Yeah, he's like, I've seen it a million times. Get out of here, you. It's time to win. Oh, my God. Maybe it is time to win. Wow. Oh, getting 2 coins. Getting thrown into the corner here. This is going to be massive damage as well.
Yeah, within seconds, we're already at level 3 Mistfinder here. Now Usagi can really keep the pressure up.
I'm sorry, Usagi. I didn't know you had somewhere to be.
Oh, the YRC catching the ankles there, too. Here we go, all the way into the corner with the Zweihander to get the knockdown.
And just walks up all cool, daddy-like, and just gets another throw here. Vivian hasn't even had the opportunity to really press many buttons.
Nothing more scary than just Johnny holding forward, just walking
exactly.
at you.
All right, put something on the field here. And Usagi, a very patient player at times as well, sees something on the field and just says, I will disengage until it's actually appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to get too aggressive now, right? You have such a substantial life lead here, and Johnny does have very long-range normals. Just force Vivian to make a mistake.
Exactly. And did you see, like, just Usagi just watching everything? The first time hit a 2S, knocked out Pine Berry, and then use the jump over afterwards. And then, once again, Usagi's time has come.
We're down to 1 coin here, of course, but Vivian, not a whole lot of life left. There we go, super jump, just to get the overhead there while also pulling out the Pine Berry. Very nice.
A nice little 2-for-1 there. Oh, tries to make it messy there, tries to cross it up. No OTG reaches, but that's absolutely fine. The pressure is still on Usagi.
Yeah, and you got to watch out for the chip damage here at this point. You have to FD literally everything, but there it is, 6P coming on out. First round for Johnny.
Good stuff to Usagi there. But Vivian's still kind of getting a little bit more spacing and everything like that. Starting to just open up more opportunities. And I feel like Vivian's the kind of player who just needs to fill stuff out just a little bit more. And so I think we're going to start seeing that here, kind of case in point, getting that burst.
Yeah, but now has Johnny in the corner here. Time to get the pressure up. Only one shot at that 5H. Make sure we get the full confirm. Actually, whoa! Usagi trying to press there, getting blown up by the Pineberry. And right now it is all Vivian.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta live a little bit more, or live a little bit less, honestly.
Yeah, we got the 7 golden letters on deck here in top 8. Remember, this is the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, loser goes home here. It's like, you know, once again, everyone in like most brackets could have been like very, very top player here, but let's use the better player today.
Look at this staggered pressure as well. Tries to rush on in to possibly go for the CQC, but Usagi is ready for it, waiting for that forward movement.
Right, exactly. Usagi's reaction to those situations is just so freaking strong.
Oh, and again, same situation, trying to poke out with the 2P, but getting blown up by the Pineberry.
And yet, goes out another 2P in this situation. It is Vivian this time getting blown up by a Pineberry by holding it.
Yeah, gets the coast-to-coast confirmed there, landing 2 level 2 Mistfinders. Oh my God, help.
Usagi crossed under, and then Vivian just flowed just far enough back.
Here it is, hits the vape, unblockable.
Oh, we smoking tonight here. I don't know if it's legal in Florida, but we smoking again.
Oh my God! The RC to dash up and get the throw. Best grappler in the game. There comes the burst up for Vivian immediately into the rocket launcher.
Oh no! And maybe just trying to use that, expecting Usagi to come in there and just has to let it rip, get close enough, but Usagi was ready.
Yeah,
nice 2S.
I don't think he was expecting the Pineberry to actually hit him in the air there, right? He was expecting the block. All right, burst early there from Usagi. Trying to get that early momentum for Johnny.
And now we're pushing the pressure on here, trying to push towards the corner there. And Vivian trying to go for that 5P, just to, fake an overhead basically and see if they can get Usagi to flinch. But Usagi flinch, just, hit 2P.
Oh, it lands on top of the Pineberry. Nice knockdown there too from Vivian. Recognizing that situation and getting the no. Yeah, and Vivian putting his hand on his head too. Recognizing that was a bit of a scrambly situation there, but Usagi coming out on top.
Yeah, maybe Vivian thinking like, I'm within throw range, I can go for the throw, and just doesn't work out. Touches the blitz shield. Now it's an uphill battle here.
Oh, so another scrambly situation there, right, too? Johnny just crossing under to the other side. Gets this Y immediately into the coin toss. Instant overhead level 3, but drops the confirm.
Oh, and traces the close slash as well. What's my name? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Who are you?
He can't spell.
He can't spell.
He emptied everything from his brain but coin and Mistfinder.
Right. He had to spin the Wheel of Fortune, and he's like, he landed on the bankrupt, so couldn't use any letters on the board. It's a goddamn shame. Oh, catch the backdash there with the 2H, but doesn't actually confirm anything, but another backdash will keep Usagi safe and get it confirmed to the corner here.
Yeah, these attempts at CQC here from Vivian are just not working out. Usagi is just so active and so mobile. Here's the jump dust loops.
All right, we're smoking up again, smoking toke, baby, and just gets enough time to see that it's a standing blitz shield, punishes it, and good damage as well. But there it is, the CQC. Solid Snake is smiling somewhere.
Finally hits its mark, and now we have this corner pressure as well. But the burst immediately.
All right, yeah, keeping up high up into the air there. Nice JK for a counter hit.
5H doesn't knock into the Pineberry, unfortunately, here, but Vivian is looking pretty in control, sitting on 100-meter and burst as well. One more mix could close this out.
All right, but Usagi's defense just completely on point there.
Oh,
no. And double no. Oh, triple no.
Tragic here. And the Hail Mary burst. I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right at that point.
That's right, King Job. And, once again, Usagi just playing so well, controlling the matchup and understand, like, if you put a danger zone out there, I'm not going to engage. I will stay out. I'll find where you're trying to wait for it, and I'll see if I can surprise you with something and test your reactions instead. Which is a terrifying situation. Haha, I got Pineberry out. Cool. Time to react. Wait. Why me? I have the advantage.
I mean, that is just that's what it's like to fight against Johnny, right? Even in Strive, Johnny just coming out in Strive now being a really fun character. The first thing I read was, fighting Johnny feels like fighting Johnny. And I think everyone who has played any Guilty Gear game knows exactly what that feels like.
Right. There's no nuanced experience when it comes to Johnny. Long pokes, able to get in, able to keep people out.
Yep.
And just heckin' cool.
And one of the most difficult things, too, is being able to keep everything safe. It does not matter. With that Mistfinder cancel, everything he does is safe. Really, a lot of the gameplay is trying to force him to whiff those big normals so you can get those whiff punishes and run your offense and your game plan on him. But who do we have up next, Ryudo?
All right, so we got Hotashi versus KTP. And if I remember correctly, I think they have played quite a bit in, I wouldn't say recent times, but, kind of like training partner style and everything like that.
Of course.
But, this is not necessarily anything, quote-unquote, new between between the two of them, but it's going to be one hell of a match.
This bracket has been a slaughter. Again, look at this. Still 2-0 across the board for just the first round of top 8. Is anyone going to be able to break this curse?
It would be very entertaining if we had one number and 0 the entire rest of the tournament. It's like, no, I swear the bracket was good, I promise.
I mean, they've been great matches too, right? Nothing has been free. It has been going down to the wire in a lot of these matches. People are pulling all the stops out, all the tricks out of their hat, out of their sleeves here.
And I've been thoroughly impressed this entire way here with folks like, Hotashi, who's been, like you said, spending a little more time in Strive and whatnot, still really holding the fort down in Guilty Gear XR.
Absolutely.
And people who've been holding it down for the entire time, all clashing here at CEOTaku.
I mean, you're going up against one of the best LFLs in the world, right? You don't hold that title of one of the best in the world and then just lose it because you move on to another game, right?
Right, exactly.
He still has it.
Let's see if he has it against the likes of KTP, because this is going to be one hell of an uphill battle. This is a hard one. And I feel like LFL does decently well against May with 5H and whatnot. A few sniper things if they want to set anything up, you can kind of counterplay that. But I think it's that aspect of once May gets in, LFL really just has to kind of hold it.
Yeah, I mean, having to deal with the entire onslaught of the ocean here is difficult. And getting around the beach ball as well, right? We've seen how well KTP utilizes just beach ball, throwing it out to make sure it's covering the screen so that they can run their offense or prevent their opponent from escaping from these sticky situations, particularly in the corner. But here we go, jumping straight into the match. Round 1, let's rock.
All right, are we going to see aggression here from Hotashi? Yes, all right. Yeah, double far slash to start it off here. Good Hotashi style. This is time to test the waters, which May is kind of a specialty of.
Yeah, and you're already seeing it here, right? Going full screen and immediately pulling out the sniper rifle just to catch KTP.
And this is, wow, and so many guns from Hotashi's side to try to control KTP. It's not working so far.
Yeah.
And even the blitz shield not even finding its home.
But FL does have the range to challenge May at these positions. And wow, another blitz getting blown up here.
Oh, this is going to be very, very difficult. But yeah, just a nice anchor fall on top of the head of Elfel.
Yeah, and then the 2D coming right under there to take the round as well.
Yeah, that was great control from KTP there, but let's see if Hotashi is able to take the second one here. Backdashing this time instead of the aggression. Wow, that actually hit the Pine Bear at the very end of 5H. That was maximal range.
Oh, wow, what a block there on the other side. That definitely looked like it crossed up, but KTP able to get the knockdown. This is where it gets dirty. Look at this set play. All the overheads coming out.
Very appropriate for the Final Fantasy VII theme. We're seeing a lot of dolphin blows here.
That's 3 for 3 on the blitzes that have gotten blown up. Hotashi hasn't been able to land one yet. And there we go, KTP with the RC carrying into the corner. Are we going to see the belly flop? Yes, we do.
All right, YRC there. Good block from Hotashi and dead angle as well. There's still an opportunity to be had here. King Jobber, it could happen. I want to believe. I want to believe.
Oh, the JP. So smart from KTP to go for the really quick, low-risk option because the threat of Elf-Out Close Slash as the anti-air is so scary if you try to go for something like a JH.
Right. That's actually what I was expecting to happen there. Hotashi was going to land and do the Close Slash, but fortunate for KTP, that did not happen because that is a game stealer.
Here we go, trying to go for the low. Hotashi immediately letting the burst rip.
Now things are going to get a little bit tight here, but yeah, we're doing a little bit more sniper game. Make sure that KTP doesn't get to jump in for free.
They're like shooting fish in a barrel here. Pulls out the shotgun now. Immediately, wow, just moving forward.
Yo, this is a new type of shimmy I heard about. Oh, and they CQC as well.
Yep, gonna get that wall splat, blowing you up as well with the Pine Berry. This is where LFL gets really dangerous. Some of the strongest characters in this game are the ones with the set it and forget it set play, and LFL is absolutely one of them. Got teabagged into the grab as well.
That is the Hotashi style. Really likes loading a mental stack, not with anything actually useful, just like, what the hell is this man doing in front of me? Get him out of here.
He's done that to me.
Yeah, 100%. Just stands there menacingly.
That's the mental damage, right? Hitting you with the teabag into the command grab. Ooh, but throwing out the 5H, the big anchor wall.
And now things are getting a little bit chaunchy here, just trying to get some space. KTP is doing a really good job of recognizing that and chasing down as fast as possible and earns the corner off it, but hits it on the OTG. So Hotashi's able to tech out.
Still, RC here in this situation gets to charge the 6H just a little bit. Should absolutely be enough to kill, and there we go. KTP now sitting at set point.
Wow, KTP doing a really good job chasing and locking Hotashi down here. Not letting his antics get in the way, but once again, it's never over with Velvel. Absolutely not.
No, this character could flip everything on a dime, and all we need is one counter hit shotgun just like that. Massive chunk of your health in the red.
Ooh, but the Abari there from KTP before the Grenade goes off, so that's actually very good. We're going to rush down again.
Blows himself up with the Pine Berry, just mashing on Gun Stance P. And now KTP going to capitalize on the situation here.
Look, real talk, I would have done the same thing. It's funnier this way. Oh, but nice selling in there with the JS. Tries to cross it up, but KTP got it on lock.
Yeah, anti-air Pine Berry hits its mark here. And just covering the distance. You want to approach, I got a shotgun ready for you, but a beautiful air dash in from KTP. Ooh. Finally, the blitz connects.
Right when it counted the most here. There's no burst on KTP's side until now. Will KTP burst? Flower sees it on reaction, but not able to punish it. Oh my god, gets the overhead as well. It gets the overhead.
Are you kidding me?
No, has to burst, and that's so unfortunate.
Oh my god, the 5H just going straight through her body. What happened there?
Gaming happened today.
That's
this
insane.
Is gaming.
Did she land just in between the gunshots? Is that what happened and had plenty enough time to block? That's an insane
my guess
way
is
to close it out.
Maybe the startup was just a little bit too slow on it. Landed a little bit late, had a little bit of landing lag, and maybe just put that all together. It's just like, okay, I'm going to shoot now. It was just a bit late, landed on the ground, and just got the block.
That is a mental way to close out that set. Wow. What a way to do it there. Incredible, but huge props to KTP to be ready for that situation, right? I'm sure they thought the moment that they burst, it was over. It was checkmate.
Let's check it out again. Speaking of check, I'm going to check this out with my mate. Oh, no, we didn't go back far enough, unfortunately. But I feel the same. Same, Hotashi. Me too. Same.
Yeah, what just happened?
Yeah, what just happened?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. What happened there? But KTP recognizing the situation, going, oh my god, I'm alive.
Right.
I have another opportunity here. And capitalizing on that situation to move on in the bracket. Incredible performance.
We got to call Matt McMuscles, man. We got to figure out what happened.
What happened, bro? What happened?
Yeah, what happened? Mickey Mouse going to run up from Disney World out here. What happened?
But up next, we are going to have Usagi up against Mystic here. So the battle of the Japanese swords, Johnny versus Byron.
And this is going to be an exciting one because I feel like if you gave me the bracket and I looked at it, I would say this would have been grand finals. Like, no question about it. Well, there would be a lot of questions about it, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. But this would be like a high contention for grand finals. And here we are on the lower side of the bracket, seeing who's going to go home between these two. And I have honestly kind of rarely seen them play in my time. I don't know, I just keep missing it or something like that.
This could be a grand finals at any tournament, but Peppery and Fu have definitely thrown a wrench in that. And here we go, starting things off. You see Usagi already trying to fish out with that 5H. Gets the level up there. Level 2 Mistfinder is on deck.
All right, 2 coins here. Going to get a nice little knockdown as well.
Oh my god, the Bacchus side really just trying to check Mystic there.
Right, but shout out to Mystic actually using the YRC to make sure that Usagi's inputs do get eaten, so it's like, okay, this is not a checkmate situation for you.
Again, we're willing to just kind of be patient, walk forward. One thing you'll notice is that Johnny has very high tension pulse, so when he just takes a few steps forward, look at the way that that meter builds.
Right. It doesn't take much right now because the aggression from Usagi really builds up that tension pulse, which allows for more meter to be gained per action, basically.
Yeah, and see, you see micro walks too, just to build up a little bit of meter because it all counts to build up those YRCs as well. Oh, nice.
Anti-aerial Zonson? All right, I like what I'm seeing here, Mystic.
Immediately into the 2H, goes for the reset into the grab, and that's going to be the first round. Oh, hits him while he's down, too.
Yeah. Yo, let me show you who's the real samurai out here. You last samurai-looking mother. All right, anyway. Oh, tries a 6P there as the backdash to the corner. Great reaction, but the reach doesn't get in there, but a nice 2D will even things out.
Okay, fade back there with a tatami mat, gets across to the other side. Oh, just a little too late there. Mystic had the right idea, but Usagi gonna capitalize.
And a nice little knockdown here, a few coins for your troubles, and hops right over, hop on pop style. All right.
Yo, Johnny's broken.
Yo, Johnny's broken.
Whoa, the parry in the air, holding the delay.
And ran right under like it ain't no problem out here.
Yeah, but we are out of money now. And Mystic isn't out of options, still has 50 meter on deck. There's the Bacchus side.
Oh, and trying to go for the overhead. Didn't work out there, unfortunately, but going to finish it off with this nice throw. Oh, no, actually falls a little bit short. Excuse me.
Oh, but the blitz is going to connect. Able to tech backwards. Gets the YRC as well.
All right, Miss Spider stands out here, going back and forth. All right, Sakura.
Yeah, dashing way up in, gets the knockdown, blocks the low, very nicer from Usagi. It's turned around so much because we weren't able to build up any more of our misfire levels, but Usagi is still able to close out the round.
Right. And just, one thing I'm really liking that Usagi is doing is using a lot of the 6K into YRC and then readjusting from there, because that is such a strong repositioning tool and gets the corner so often because of it.
Yeah, man, we have level 3 on deck too. Now you have to watch out for the instant overhead or lows, but first we're going to get the knockdown.
All right.
Oh, 2D.
Oh my God.
Just keeping that level 3 misfire locked and loaded, it's so scary.
It's just like what are you really doing? Like, even if you have a zombie, it's still like it's a scary situation, right?
Beautiful 6P though. Too far away to actually get the loops.
Ooh, walk-up throws again. Mystic has been getting got by this a lot from Fu, but Usagi is like probably the master of it to a degree. Just lets it rip.
Wow! Game 1 going to Mystic just with a wake-up super.
Holy crap, I always forget that super exists.
I do, because barely any Vikings ever use it. It feels like Mystic is the only one who uses it in an effective way.
Right, exactly. And then I see it come out like, what was that? What was that move? I don't know. All right, so a little bit of misfire stands out here. Jumps out of the corner here, can't throw back.
All right, JS landing a little too far away for the 5K. There we go, Usagi gonna get the knockdown here with the Zwei. Flipping on ins, YRC, keep the change.
Oh yeah, Vikings gonna be rich at the end of this match here so far. God damn. All right, dumps another donut into the biscuit there.
Wow, 7 golden letters, a perfect coming out from Usagi. Took that last round personally.
Yeah. First of all, how dare you? How dare you hack a new move into the game?
6K. 6K, my beloved, all right?
Oh,
We've barely
so
seen
good.
any of that so far from Usagi at all. He's been leaning more on the 2D, but there it is. 6K again, getting the anti-air. What a route that we're seeing.
And a nice little lockdown following up here as well. One more coin for the troubles.
All right, nice just block. Tries to challenge there with the close slash.
Oh, wow.
Dead angle hitting behind.
Yo, sends it right back into the corner as well, so that does put Mystic in a precarious position here.
And this is why you're seeing these guys are top players, right? All of these really shaky situations, unusual situations that are so weird, they're able to adapt right on the fly and make the most out of them.
Right, exactly. And you know, we see some of the fundamental in Fuzi's game there. We saw that beautiful 5H there from Usagi once Mystic tried to use a 3H. It's like, oh my gosh.
Oh, but here comes the JD loops.
Ooh.
Set up the tatami.
Ooh.
Oh no, we're going right into the super.
Yeah, best way to get the hard knockdown off of those. Get as many reps as you can and get as much damage as you can. Oh, jumps out here. Tries to use the close slash. Able to get sail over it.
Booted straight up into the skies. Usagi still holding on to the burst here, though.
Oh, no. This is very terrifying because, yeah. Oh, actually cancels and blocks as well. What a good reaction from Usagi. And
Goes
there's
for the
no meter.
Yep, we already hit before we could get the YRC out. Unfortunate. And now Mystic still sitting at set point. Oh, what?
Oh, that had to be a huge thing. I'm not sure what you were going for exactly, but now Usagi really has to fight and stay on the offensive here.
Yeah, just throwing the burst away like that, and depending on how this round goes, he might actually build burst back by the end of it.
Right. But you know what? I feel like Usagi's been in worse positions in life in general, so let's see if he's able to make a comeback here.
All right, knockdown in the corner. Tatami is set up. Yozan's coming through, gets the air throw, and things are not looking good. Mystic takes it.
And another 2-0 once again, wow. King Jobber.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, God, we caught on the camera.
Yeah, wait, we almost lost lights, everybody. But I saved the day. Me. I did nothing.
Thank you, Ryudo.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Chief. But no, Usagi out there just... I think there was just a little bit of that kind of like, okay, I made a really egregious error, and I feel like Usagi plays like in a very perfectionist state.
Yes.
Very used to that aspect of like, you know, doing all the right reads, doing optimal combos, knows what the next situation is, and something like that coming out in the field was like, why? Why did that happen now out of all times?
It definitely felt like he was a little bit shook after that, right? Because he didn't really fight back for the rest of the match. Got blown up by Mystic, but I mean, that's kind of just the way that it happens sometimes with those missed inputs. But again, look at this. 2-0. I cannot stress that it's been 2-0 through this entire top 8, which is insane because you look at the numbers here and you would not realize how close these rounds have been, right?
Right, exactly.
It has very rarely been 2 straight rounds, too. It's usually been 1 round apiece going down to the wire in a lot of these situations here. But Guilty Gear, even Exert, is just such a volatile game.
Right, exactly. And I think kind of a bigger thing to note even within the matches is that they're not clean matches either for the most part. There's been like mistakes and scrambles because of the nerves actually setting in bit by bit. So it's like everyone's fighting against everyone for their goddamn lives out here. And it's exciting to see because it's like, cool, they might be top players, but they're still human.
Absolutely. And especially in a game with so many variables like Guilty Gear, Exer, right? We've already seen tons of situations that I feel like I have never seen happen. And I play and watch this game all the time, right? There's always something new to see.
There's always something new.
But now we are going to move on to the winners finals here. 3 out of 5, Peppery Splash versus Fu.
So I would say ordinarily in a tournament setup, if I was to give a guess, I would say, Peppery Splash would probably take it over Fu. But now that we have a little bit of a longer set to give Fu more time to understand what the setups are, what's going on, and actually react to it, there could be something here that Fu kind of makes a comeback on.
Yeah, I mean, definitely right on paper, every big body has an issue against Venom, right? The bigger your body, the bigger your hurt box, meaning that Venom can lock you down with those balls.
Big body, big problems for sure.
All right, here we go. Immediately going for the set. You're going to see Fu throwing out a lot of the fireballs as well just to put a hitbox on screen, but the burst is going to whiff right off the bat.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, though. So now Fu has to take all of this for now this round and potentially part of next one, too. But I think it was still a good idea at the very least to not lose control from the very beginning of the match.
Absolutely, because once Venom gets that knockdown, you're stuck in this blender.
And this is brutal right now, but I think Fu has been trying stuff. Tried to put shield a little bit earlier, tried to burst early, trying to figure it out a little bit more, say, all right, are there any openings that I can carry forward with me? And I think the answer is like, Fu will find it.
Yeah, it just needs to find that one touch, right, to start running his own game plan, his own Oki. The big thing here is you can't allow Peppery to dictate the pace of the matchup, which is very hard against Venom.
That's a very much easier said than done thing for sure, but, if anyone can do it, Fu is absolutely the one.
Yeah, because the moment that Peppery Splash dictates the pace, you're fighting an uphill battle. And here we go, trying to catch there, but just not being able to get around these pool balls.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. They're on cue. The cues are on cue.
All right, he jumped 2D. I like what I see.
All right, let's see how Peppery Splash's defense is going here. Actually jumps out, and Fu got the right with the 6P, but it was just a nice far jump back and didn't reach, unfortunately.
Yeah, just trying to go for the sweet chin music there early on, trying to hit it raw, but there's the air throw too, thanks to the RC. Fu finally lets the burst rip.
All right, Grandpa Viper, but using the coverage as well. That was very, very good and got the burst from Peppery Splash. So now this puts Fu into a winning position because he has to take all that damage here.
Just a raw 5D in neutral there.
I love that from Fu. There's no way that Peppery Splash can ever be ready for the craziness that sometimes happens.
Oh, wow. Gets a knockdown there. Close slash is able to hit, and there we go. Sweet chin music. Fu ties things up 1-1.
Yeah, there it is. Like we said, starting to build some of that data, some of the stuff I can do against you. What are you weak against? What do you know about? What do you not know about? And Fu is activating right now like charcoal.
Here we go, charging up the Stinger. Make sure we can take a lot of chip damage or a lot of your meter down. And that's one of the biggest things too, right? It's not just the chip damage that Venom does, it's taking all that meter that you've worked so hard to gain.
Right. It's just it takes all your resources, an absolute vampire. Oh, what a good air throw as well. Just we'll wait for a burst just in case.
Oh, just putting out as many JPs as possible to try and beat the guts.
Yeah, but just at that point was too far away. Just jump back out there. Fu's not going to try to pull back in and hopefully maybe makes a mistake, but nonetheless, Peppery Splash taking the first match here.
Stinger's kind of busted, let's be honest.
It's
kind of a good move.
Yeah, it's just a little good. I hate Stinger.
Hey, you can just dunk underneath it, okay?
I can, and I definitely don't get hit by anything else in his arsenal.
Oh, but there we go. He's able to get the jump in. See, Peppery recognizes that the early momentum is so vital in this matchup. So he's bursting super early the moment that Fu is able to get a clean hit in.
But Fu returning it in reverse here. That's going to be a combo. That's a combo. That's 100% combo.
Oh, but we missed the behind the back. That is unfortunate there. It's all right, though.
Yeah.
We did get that corner positioning, but Peppery Splash fighting his way out immediately.
Yeah, that was a really good awareness of Peppery Splash to jump out there, but I think that wasn't the worst thing that have happened to Fu there.
No, but this is definitely not a good place to be. Ryudo wakes up with the super once again. Wow.
The balls were set entirely on Fu with the entire activation, so there was no way that super was going to come out in time.
Yeah, the moment that you release the hands, the invincibility is gone.
And that's unfortunate there. All right, tries to go for a sweet chin music there. Doesn't reach anything.
Oh, nice press out there with the 2P into the 2D. Oh, whoa, but you're put right back into the corner thanks to a great blitz.
Yo, hit that Goomba stomp at the end there, got 200 points to work with, but man, Peppery Splash is just so on point with reacting to those weird situations.
Yeah, been creating some space here as well. Fu is sitting on a lot of meter here and burst, and you don't have a whole lot of resources to work with, right? No! Oh my God! There it is. 4.
Oh, we can't finish out entirely, but that's fine. We got the great balls of fire out here.
And the throw straight into the ball. Still not enough to get the kill, but there we go with the guts crush with the 2P spam.
Yo, slapping them shins. How can he slap? All right, so we got the cue ball into burst immediately this time. Just make sure that you don't have to deal with like the weird setups that Peppery Splash is a master of.
Oh my God, nearly jumped into it once again.
That meter was half a frame away from running out on Peppery.
Right, all right, got the knockdown, 2 balls set up as well. Yeah, that multi-hitting overhead, you have to be ready for it.
Oh, it's just like, how do you get out of there? Nice 6H attempt there, maybe try to read something in trade, but doesn't work out there.
Oh my God. Grandpa Viper coming through, gets the overhead.
Yeah, I was going to say, Grandpa Viper's doing a lot of work today.
It really is. I think setting up the fireball and going into Grandpa Viper is a good way to follow behind it and get rid of the pool cue balls, right?
Yo, that's a really good point here.
But now you're knocked down in the corner after spending all that tension just to send out the great ball of fire.
And now we got the corner play here. Oh, it just doesn't even need it. Just backdashes out there, trying to keep it burst safe as possible. Not enough damage takes to the guts. Ooh, and the dead angle actually reaches here. Going to go for the clap one more time. I see the mashing here.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep, air super.
I saw the rotation coming in there. I'm like, I recognize the situation. I've been hit by this a few times in my day.
But here we go now, jumping into what could be a 3-0 victory for Peppery Splash. Fu, is he going to be able to break the straight curse?
No, this is your fault, Jobber. you cursed all of us.
We
could have more Guilty Gear. Oh, wow. A Carcass Ray right in front of Fu's face.
There we go, setting up the Dark Angel, settle it with vengeance. Oh, the delayed overhead too.
God.
Wow.
And only a single air dash overhead as well, and going immediately into the low afterwards. You can just kind of just tricksy it up with like a double overheads, one of each, 2 lows, 4 lows.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so hard to block. Like when Dark Angel is out, also Venom is covered by it, so it's hard to tell what he's going to do there. The visual noise is so huge. But here we go. Fu now with the control. Trying to go for the low, but what a back throw. Peppery Splash's defense is just unstoppable right now.
And everything's so clean. A nice fuzzy jump setup right there. Oh, that was so good. Again, getting knocked down here into Dark Angel. Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
All right, high.
Oh, goes for the fully charged Stinger. Just wants to take as much meter as possible.
Oh, and actually grew aware of that and doing an invincible Shinken kick there.
All right, gonna score the knockdown here. Oh, no, actually gets the tech out. Fu still in this, sitting on a lot of meter.
Oh, my gosh, but it's bouncing.
Bishop is out, but not going to get a chance to capitalize it on here. Too far away for the 6-piece who was going to get poked.
Oh.
And the chip damage is going to do it. Peppery Splash with the 3-0, moving on to grand finals.
Everyone boo King Jobber.
No.
This is all your fault.
No.
Yeah. I want to see the boos in their chat. We could have more Guilty Gear. You cursed all of us.
It just shows how high level these players are. I mean, they are really in it to win it here. They are hungry. This is one of the most stacked Exer tournaments I have seen in a while, right? Of course, Combo Breaker and Frosty Faustings were incredibly stacked, but it seemed like every single pool just had up to 5 killers each. It was crazy.
Right. You know, Frosty Faustings and Combo Breaker respectively, it was a lot of, okay, you got your two, oh, I recognize those names, and like kind of that one, like, okay, they're about even with me if you're kind of in that mid-level range. And then a lot of, maybe not higher level folks, I was the best way to put that. Yeah. Maybe some newer folks as well. Here, it was just like down the line. Like I had someone in the community message me, and it's like, wow, my pool is so overly stacked. And I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, that's messed up. That's everyone. That's
every single pool. And I mean, you look at the way it's turned out here in this top 8. 2-0, 2-0, 3-0 across the board here. And we're going to see if that fate is going to change now with Mystic versus KTP coming up for our last 2 out of 3 game here in our top 8.
Yeah, the rest of it here is going to be all 3 first to 3s from here. So you know, you gotta adapt quickly in this one, and then you get some opportunity to really match it up against Fu.
Yeah, absolutely here. But first, we are going to be getting Byron versus May. Definitely going to be an interesting matchup here. I'm thinking about how Perry is going to really work against the onslaught of Dolphins and of Beach Balls, right? Of course, Byron can hold it to parry multiple hits,
right?
But I have a feeling KTP is going to be ready for that and going to be trying to play around that situation. You also have to look out for that overhead kiss.
Yes, exactly. I was going to say, having something that's that rewarding versus, like, you know, Fu's multiple throws, like, over the course of time, it led up to like a combo's worth of damage. Overhead kiss is the optimal starter, so you have to really balance out your risk reward amidst all that. And at the same time, though, from Mystic's end, if you try to set up like the beach ball, for example, jumps up Azami's that's also something you have to really be risky of. So,
and we've seen how quick on the draw he can be with those air parries immediately into the follow-up. So when you score that counter hit, he gets a full confirm. But here we go, we're right in the action now. Straight into another belly flop, but no, Mystic is going to burst to try and gain control of the corner. It's not going to quite work out.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Mystic's just had no opportunity to do anything in this matchup here except die. All right, double Dolphin. Oh, but Red Azami comes out there, kicking out of a block stun there to get that going. Ooh, and catches the backdash here. This might be a great opportunity for Mystic. Even if Mystic's able to get like the burst, at least it's something for the next round.
Yeah, absolutely here. Just trying to lock down KTP as much as possible, putting the pressure on to try and force out that burst. And here we go, JD Loop's burst finally comes out. That is a huge win here for Mystic. Look at that, just holding down the parry.
Yeah, there's no shrugging out there, looking like Mario dying in Mario Brothers 1. What can you do?
And that's what I'm talking about, right? Mystic will be willing to hold down the parries to try and parry different things like the beach ball or the dolphin setup.
Oh, but Tabari reaches his maximum length in there, and an air dash as well, but not able to get the full confirm. It's a goddamn shame.
It's all right, KTP didn't get too big of a punish on it, meaning that Mystic still has another opportunity here. Oh my god, I don't even know where that hit.
Right, exactly. I was like, oh god, it was just a menagerie of anchor and moment.
Oh, knocks out of the corner. That is not what we wanted. Didn't even get the meaty timing on the tatami mat either, but here we go. 6P immediately gets the 6H as well. Goes low this time.
No. All right, there's still burst on the table here. Oh, yeah, has to burst it. Oh, okay. But there's still one more opportunity here. Slides under. Ooh, gets the hit, so actually gets to live a little bit longer. He's backdashing out there just in case. And there it is, the doll finisher.
Totsugeki, look at the poor guy when he hits.
Yeah.
Kalpita.
Oh, gosh. These poor dolphins out here, they working their asses off for May.
I know, they're just swimming in the ocean and she summons them out of portals. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, can you imagine you're going to dolphin work at Dolphin CEO, and you're getting pulled out of the water, you're made late.
Just thrown into somebody?
Yeah, to be thrown into something. Yeah, sorry, I got thrown into a Japanese warrior. Oh, real likely excuse. You're fired.
Oh, tries to go for the upward chain here. Pressure is on in the corner, utilizing that JS to prevent the jump out. Beautiful throw.
Yeah, that was really clean here. Going to push towards the next corner. Nice confirm. Tatami mat to start it off here.
Yeah, check slow also. And I love these neutral jumps with the JP that you see a lot from Mystic as well. Just trying to check that air dash escape from the corner.
Exactly. It helps out with a little bit of the timing too when you're following that tatami mat, so it keeps it very, very consistent as well.
Oh, there we go. 6P on deck. Picture perfect finish there.
Yeah, put your fist in the sky if you feel alive, and Mystic is feeling hella alive right now.
Immediately getting the counter. Gets the burst out as well. Unfortunate burst there from KTP, but unfazed, immediately turns the situation around and gets the life lead.
Oh my gosh. And yo, speaking of running into things, May runs into the Tommy mat there.
And look at this, just sitting back, trying to set up the Dolphins here.
Ooh.
Back and forth. There we go, finally able to find the mark in, air dashing in. You see that KTP is going for a lot of air approaches here because May does have such strong air tools compared to Viken.
No, absolutely. And just KTP's convergence is just so well done. Great damage all the way through. I mean, nothing else to say. KTP's just playing very, very strong here as they go into match point.
Yeah, and other than 6P, Viken's anti-airs are a little bit on the slow side, right? Like, the Kabari does have some start up there. Of course, you do have parry, which is an option, but KTP is playing around those options pretty well.
Oh, my gosh. All right, so great anti-air. That has a great hitbox there. Keep it in the corner. Oh, tries to go for the air throw there. Just a nice 5P there. Counter hit into the ground there. Oh, he's on the other side.
So smart, gets the 6K as well with the overhead, baits out the burst.
You're just able to look at the bar and just react to it. Not a full conversion there. Nice JS.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught in an air scramble with May, so Mystic is trying to create a little bit of space to reset neutral here.
And what a backdash from KTP in return there. Try to go for the overhead kiss. No one is home, though.
BD Tatami means that we can push into the corner here with that block string, but you don't want to overextend with the little amount of health that you have. Gotta make every hit count.
Oh, and jump back, expecting the burst to come back. It didn't work out there, and just shoots her.
The JD, the curse has been broken. Finally, a game 3.
It's finally happening.
And the crowd popping off, too.
Yeah. Everyone's saying, thank you, Ryudo, for breaking the curse.
Thank you for your service, Ryudo.
Yeah, I'm always here to help. And sometimes hurt. All right, one apiece here going into the third match. We'll decide who gets to play against Fu in Losers Finals of Guilty Gear XR at CEO 7.
Oh, wow. Hiccup there off of the Dolphin. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by the belly flop there. That's a hard knockdown in the corner. Well, KTP gets it anyway.
Right? We're right back where we started. We're right back where we started.
It's always a shame when you spend such a valuable resource to avoid a situation and then immediately get put in that exact situation. But Mystic is rolling with the punches here, turning things around.
Yeah, able to use that Kabari chain very, very close to KTP. It catches him out midair. Can we get the side swap at all? No, there's actually no meter to speak of, so we're just going to go coast to coast.
Yeah, look at that confirm. Beautiful. Tries to go for the dash in to get the throw.
All right, a little bit more damage here. Gonna fall a little bit short, I imagine.
No.
Oh, no, never mind. Actually was able to get that.
Yeah, just enough there with the final JD. Very nice.
And now Mystic on match point here, making one hell of a comeback. But KTP absolutely wants it. Wants to show a high showing at CEOTaku of one of the most stacked tournaments out there.
Great parry there on the 6K. Jumps back with the JP to try and bait out the burst here. A lot of these burst baits have not been working out the way that Mystic wants them to, but there we go. Counter hit to Tommy Mac, goes for the burst safe route yet again.
And blocks the burst as well. We're gonna get the corner off this too.
Ooh, takes the corner, bit of a scramble here.
Yeah, backdashing out a little bit. Get some breathing room. You've earned it, Mystic. We don't have any meter to speak up here, so we can't do any instant overheads or anything. All right.
But one more touch can decide it. KTP is able to land a hit there into a counter hit.
Wow. All right, backdash out just in case.
Oh, and there it is, the air parry. What did we talk about before this set began? The air parry, an immediate follow-up there, and that's exactly how it closes out.
Amazing stuff. That was a really good set. It was actually back and forth this time, and just the hyper awareness of every situation was building with every interaction that Mystic had against KTP, and it culminated at the end. It just absolutely culminated at the end with a very good Azami to close out the match, and now we'll be sitting in Losers Final to face off with the man, the legend himself, Fu.
Yeah, what a set there, too. One thing I really love is you saw how Mystic constantly would disengage. You know, when things start to get a little hairy, start to get a little scrambly, recognize, I don't want to be scrambling against this woman with this anchor, all right? So I'm going to just backdash throughout some tatami mats to cover my retreat and reset things to neutral where I feel a lot more comfortable in this matchup. But finally, we are down to our Hells Finals here. Fu versus Mystic. It's going to be 3 out of 5 the rest of the way through. And it's been an incredible top 8 so far, Ryudo.
Yes, absolutely. And hopefully all of you at home have been enjoying it as well. This is the time, if you haven't already, to chill out on the social media. You've seen the tweet about this going on. Share it out again. Say we're up to top 3 because, folks, you don't want to miss this. And I'm sure your friends don't want to miss this either. Save your friendships. Tell them that we're doing this.
Tell them to come watch some God's Gift Guilty Gear here.
All right, so taking a little bit moment here to get everything set up. We got to get the right music. We got to get the right feeling.
The music is important, all right? Yeah. We've seen people go for counter-pick music plays, even in Strive, okay?
Yeah, 100%.
If you don't have your right tunes, you're not in the right headspace. And, I mean, Exert does have a pretty good soundtrack, if I say so myself.
I'm a pretty big fan of it. I'm not going to lie. I know some people are the haters of Birthday Train and everything like that, but those people are idiots.
Yeah, catch me in the karaoke room for some Birthday Train, all right?
Yeah. See me in the karaoke. You won't, actually, but, you know, just show up anyway, just in case.
Here we go. Time to jump into our Losers Finals. Baiken versus Haehoon.
So I feel like Fu has had some significant matchup experience in terms of facing Bikins overall with like when Fu was really playing in XR kind of pre-2020. So kind of used to what to expect, is absolutely able to play around that game. We saw a lot of the throws earlier as well because Fu was able to do a good job controlling Mystic's options.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see a lot more of that, but I think we're going to see a lot more like heavy slashes from like Mystic to keep Fu out as well.
Yeah, very important to note that this is in fact a run back from earlier on in top 8. So let's see what Mystic has learned from that loss here.
Oh, a Shiken with a full conversion as well, or I guess not truly a Shiken, but a nice flippy kick.
Yeah, and I love sending out the heavy fireball there and following it up with the Grandpa Viper just to close distance and keep yourself safe.
Ooh, and a red RC to slow things down on Fu's side.
Great block. Ooh, what a punish too. Baits out the burst.
And here comes the clap machine. Put your hands together. Looking like DK right now. And actually got the corner almost full conversion as well with that. That would have been sick.
Yeah, able to score the throw once again. You see Fu already bringing out the throws.
Oh my gosh, and just the pressure over and over, trying to bait Mystic into pressing something, maybe trying to get thirsty by the zombie, but that pressure was super sick.
Here we go.
Throw.
Yep, sets up the Tatami mat once again too. Goes high this time, but Fu answers with a 5K.
A 5K on all things anti-air there was absolutely bonkers. Fu is kind of built different.
All right, close slash immediately to the 2K, fully charging, recognizing the whip there, saying, I want to get a punish, let me go for the YRC.
Wow. Fu is on something else right now, just hyper aware of every single situation. And another throw again from Mystic. All right, nice overhead there. Had the 50 meter to cancel if they really wanted to.
Yep, goes straight to the skies as well. Gonna close things down with a JH.
That chase is on, rejected.
You saw Mystic try to go for the parry there too, but the blitz did not go far enough to travel.
Right. You just want to be a little bit more careful with that. I understand. Better say the sorry because the reward on that would have been winning the match.
Oh no, but this time the Grandpa Viper does get blown up by the Tatami mat. Back us up against the wall. What a trade though.
Oh my gosh, can we get into here? We got the ball in there.
Woo!
And the reaction from Mystic was so good to jump out of that and blocks that as well. Waits for it just a little bit. Mystic does not bite.
Yeah, holding on to that burst for dear life. Does not want to let it go.
Oh, they are outplaying each other so freaking hard. But yo, put the claw on the foot. That's fruit by the foot, baby.
Hell of a Kabari there, taking us straight into round number 3. 2H to start things off. Tries to go low, but is a little too far away to get that 2P.
And it's a little bit unfortunate there, but Mystic is going to take high advantage of that whole situation. Throw back into the corner here. Going to get a full confirm as well. Who's in danger? Going to get that burst back at least.
Sets up the Tatami, keeping it burst safe.
Oh,
wow, what a parry.
A zombies immediately afterward. That was such a good awareness from Mystic here. And just goes for a quick low. All right, one more chance, one opportunity.
This is going to be such a difficult comeback for Fu to make. You cannot get touched. You actually have to play perfect.
It's definitely Fu for Dot here. What can be done? What can Fu do? Gunshot. Ooh, Grandpa Viper's a little bit over it.
Yeah, barely getting over it there. Unable to get the knockdown in the air. Gets the blitz, plus frames after the full charge.
Oh my gosh. Mystic is running for their lives right now. What a reject again. All-American rejects. And then follows it up as well. Good stuff from Mystic, staying patient and really watching the situation.
Got to take a chug of that Red Bull as well.
Yeah, I got to get a chug of that jug, baby.
The only question is, are these wings going to be able to take us all the way to grand finals?
I think it can bring them to the top for sure.
All right, Kabari coming on out again. There it is, JS, my beloved.
Ooh, actually stopped the Goomba Stomp as well. That was good stuff from Mystic, just positioning in the right way. Fu has not been able to touch Mystic yet in this round.
Trying to chase down with the 2H. The range on that is so absurd. There we go, gets the pickup after the Tatami. Meaty Tatami again. Tried to go for a bit of stagger pressure there into the 2P close slash, but didn't quite work.
Guns out again, guns out, sucks out. Oh, yeah. Everything's A-okay, boss. Anything for the boss. Oh, the double Kabari. Forces the force out of Fu. Forces the burst out of Fu. Forces the force out of Fu.
He is forcing the force out of him right now. There it is. 2H immediately gained the pickup. Oh, we got 2 reps. Sends out the Great Ball of Fire.
Oh my god, that was so much damage because it went intermittently between the 2 pieces. That was so silly. Knockdown here. I would risk it.
Burst safer out there with the JPs, right? Trying to squeeze that burst out of Mystic, but Mystic is not going to bite. Super whiffs!
Super whiffs! That's unfortunate. Did it at the very end there and got OTG and just could not get that and damning the skies a little bit there.
Yeah, you can see the frustration set in a little bit here, but we got to keep that last round in the past and move on to the next one.
Absolute cash here, 100%. We got the knockdown here. Got to get a full conversion as well. We got 25 meter play around with some YRC action.
Yeah, goes straight for the 2H. That low option catches the backdash this time, but a nice forward tech from Fu, unfortunately, is going to get him caught by the close slash.
Another again. Oh, blocks the overhead if Fu was ready for it, but once again, it's going to be just too much of an uphill battle there. One apiece here in the second match. Mystic's really keeping up with Fu, doing a really good job on locking down, making good options to approach, and it's staying so far away when it comes to the Tommy mats that Fu really cannot react with anything like a dead angle, too far away. Can't really use 6H unless, you know, you're feeling a little bit saucy. It's really hard.
Yeah, you're seeing a consistent just jump back JPs over and over from Mystic, trying to keep that distance.
Oh there we go. Gosh, yeah. And every time that Fu gets close, Fu's in danger of getting countered as well. So it's like, what do you do in this situation? Do you play from far away or do you just throw caution to the wind?
But here we go. Wow, what a throw. Gets the pickup as well. Tried to go for the tech in the air. That JH was absolutely an air throw attempt, I believe.
I 100% believe that.
There we go, back is up against the wall, gets a nice super jump air dash to escape, but clipped by the gunshot, still able to mash out the stagger. Here we go, into one loop, hard knockdown.
All right, gonna try to push towards the corner here while the red ball is out, and gets the hit as well, and Mystic goes up 2 against Fu.
Beautiful reach on the 5K there, recognizing that even though Haehoon's a big body, I still have time to land this confirm.
Oh my gosh, Mystic just knows so much about biking and how to play her. I wish I was that good.
He's the biking master. He really is.
He's that guy. He is that guy 100% here, and he's out here to prove it to Fu, too.
All right, there's the YRC. Still is going to get caught by Haehoon.
Oh, all right. Sheik.
Hip 2.
Switching. Oh, all right. Clap City. Once again, put your hands together, DK.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Didn't get the tumble state on it.
Yeah,
but
that
it's
was
going to get the overhead there. Tries to go for the overhead once again, but this time Mystic is able to escape.
Nice throw there from Food to counteract the Azami, but another one comes out for your troubles. Anytime that a zombie's not on the screen, everyone should be asking, where's Azami?
Hit him with the Goomba stomp. Yeah. It jumps away to land and immediately get another counter hit.
We need those 200 points, man. We got to get the high score.
Hyper dashing on in and getting checked by the 2P. Yeah, starting to incorporate a little bit of the Goomba stomp in now.
It's got to be annoying to get hit by those, you know?
Absolutely.
Makes you feel real heckin' bad.
But all right, now we're both being incredibly patient. What a clash there with the sweet chin music.
Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. All right. So zombies and suzerains are coming out here.
Ooh, yeah, the JP actually whipping, but that's fine there. Fu thought he could get a punish on it, but instead he's the one getting punished. Again, setting up Meaty to Tommy. Beautiful throws. Oh!
Sakurai comes out here on counter hit now.
Yeah, incredible delay, but here we go. The hands. Oh, wow, okay. Just going for the RC immediately into the 6H.
Yeah, throw them bows out there. That's why they call it a gift, baby. And Fu has the gift for sure.
Oh, just saying, jump in. Please jump in. Please try to Tommy me.
Yeah, look, in the match for me, please. I'm very tired and lazy. Jumps out of that situation, so not getting thrown by Mystic, but this is going to be very, very tight to get out of. Suzerain shoots the gun and gets counter hit as well, but expects the blitz shield to reach.
That was crazy. Fu was probably expecting Fu to hold on to the blitz just a little bit longer, right? But still able to close out the round here. Now Mystic is sitting at set point.
Oh, what a trade here.
2H into the command dash. Every single throw tech that has happened, Mystic immediately goes into the parry stance right afterwards.
And that's going to be very, very good here. Just keeping that berry on deck, showing that I'm not afraid of anything you're going to do, Fu. As long as I can show that this is an option always, it makes you have to overthink everything. But right now, Fu's in a great position, was in a great position, doing a lot of throws against Mystic in the corner, trying to go for those zombie setups, and now Mystic is just like trying to recuperate, might be able to do it, just needs to bait the burst once more.
Yeah, but we have a lot of mirror to work with as well. Spent it all. Fu sitting on a lot of cash. We have YRCs on deck. Gets the blitz. Incredible.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't get the other end. Unfortunately, Mystic aware of that, doesn't burst quite yet. They still both have their burst here.
Yeah, back to neutral. 2H is not going to be able to connect, but Mystic is going to spend the meter to try and keep the pressure on. What an air throw. Going straight into the set play. Gold burst coming out from Mystic. It's down to the wire.
That keeps Mystic safe out there. Doing a zombie every now and then. Oh, one more mix-up will do it. There's almost no mirror to speak of as well. Almost lands on the blue balls.
2D is able to land, but Fu wasn't ready for the setup, and there it is, the JS.
The nice fadeaway jumper there from Mystic to hit that JS on the approach. That was absolute royal music there, and I was here for it.
Right there at the end, Fu was able to get the 2D, but wasn't ready in time to set up the ball. I don't know if it was a missed input or just, wasn't expecting the 2D to connect like that. Unfortunate, but Mystic feeling good about it with a 3-0 victory over Fu, now moving on to grand finals in the loser's side.
Yeah, we're finally here, the grand finals of all time. As Peppery Splash steps up to the stage there, stick in one hand and music in the other, is absolutely ready to party.
The final boss of Exerd here, Peppery Splash, coming in with his Venom.
And once again, Peppery Splash doing a great job this entire tournament. I wouldn't be surprised if Peppery hadn't dropped a singular game this entire way here. We saw the 2-0, the 3-0, and now we're in the grand final side here. Mystic getting put into losers a little bit early, but has made their way the entire way to the other end here. And, it's not surprising that is these two at the same time.
Not surprising at all. Mystic has just grown tournament after tournament, year after year. One of the best Exerd players in North America, and he has proven it time and time again. And dare I say, I don't think it's controversial, the best biking in the world in Exerd.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's many out there who are really keeping up to what Mystics has been doing as of late, really maximizing the damage, capitalizing on situations, and the no fear for the zombie and making the most of it is just absolutely wonderful.
And what's even crazier is he's doing all of this on a regular arcade stick. Some of these, you don't understand, some of you watching at home, these maneuvers that he is pulling off are absolutely insane on a technical level, and he is able to do them consistently on an arcade stick. This is the kind of stuff that people would say, oh, if you want to do this, you got to pick up a hitbox for those clean inputs, right? But no, he is just out here letting it rock, and it is time to jump straight into our grand finals.
All right, let's see if Mystic is able to keep up that energy from all those losing final matches and bring it to Peppery, but Peppery is absolutely ready. Looks stone cold killer face right now.
Always.
Peppery Splash versus Mystic grand finals. Let's go.
All right, Peppery Splash trying to add yet another trophy on that counter there on that shelf. And already playing a bit of a patient game, just trying to create some space and feel out the neutral.
Yep, exactly. Putting the ball on the table here and just pushing in, yeah, the patience right now from Peppery Splash realize, like, okay, you're really in the air there. The obvious thing you want to do is a zombie. I'm not going to give you the time of the day to be able to do the zombie. Yeah,
exactly. Of course, Peppery also just wants to kind of sit out and feel out how Mystic is going to attempt to approach in this matchup, right? So we can set up a really proper game plan and decide where we want those balls to go.
Absolutely, and it's like now here we are here using the Suzerain, has some super armor, but oh my gosh, it's just poke after poke right now from Peppery Splash here, and it's just big damage from Mystic on the other end. Got the knockdown here.
Yeah, it really has just been nickel and diming back and forth, both of them at low health, but there we go, Mystic able to take the first round.
Yeah, good stuff. The Mystic here, the audience is cheering for him. Maybe we have a little bit of favorite, want to see the downfall of the last boss of Guilty Gear.
Well, he is a Florida player, right? The hometown hero here. Gets the run up throw. Wow, the ball actually hit as well.
I didn't even know that's actually possible to do that. Maximizing the damage there. Peppery Splash, absolute optimal beast.
Yeah, there we go. Just goes for the teleport and immediately disengages here. Got to get some breathing room. One of Venom's downsides, which he doesn't have a lot of, is the fact that he doesn't really have any strong reversal options, right? So once he gets knocked down, you really can run the snowball on him.
Right, exactly. So if Mystic's able to get into a position where it's like, okay, Peppery Splash just has to hold that and, result on just using fundamentals defense, Mystic will be in a great position here, but this is going to be...
Oh, fakes out the full charge!
God.
That is galaxy brain stuff there from Peppery Splash. Just saying, come on, I'm charging up. Let the parry go so I can throw you.
Oh my, that was so smart for Peppery Splash. The setups are just so immaculate and just ready for a little bit of everything. Oh, hits the overhead as well. The balls don't actually hit, so just gets a little opportunity to play that long-range pressure.
Yeah, and a lot of this too is it's the multi-hits, right? Venom has a lot of multi-hitting moves, and if Mystic does not hold down the parry for both of them is going to get hit out of the startup for the follow-up.
Exactly. So it's still a lot of mess to play around with there. Does miss the downward dive this time here. And this is going to be maybe knocked down to a nice atomic mat. It actually doesn't able to block it, so.
Just blocked there on the Ozanson, but is still unable to get the punish.
Yeah, that was scary. That was terrifying.
Right, but here comes the back throw, immediate burst. Mystic recognizing the situation. That's nearly 100 meter on Peppery Splash's side, which means the Dark Angel would have been coming.
And again with that air throw now. Peppery Splash is doing such a good job making sure that there's throws everywhere on the table. The balls are flying.
Yeah, sending out. It's just still floating in the air. He's trying to hit it to get something started, but it's gone.
It's just hanging up there like it's the sun.
The big angry sun.
Yeah, right. Mario Brothers style. What an air throw again from Peppery Splash.
These air throws have been immaculate here, really shutting down Mystic's air approach altogether. And now you have to get through the movement tutorial, but there it is with the chip damage. Peppery takes game number 1. But down to the wire there, which we've seen time and time again throughout this entire bracket, Mystic could have taken that easily with just one different option.
100%. But it's like when you're against someone like Peppery Splash, who covers so many different options, even the one that feels like it's the most obvious might be the correct answer, but you're so overthinking it, you go for something a lot more wild.
Yeah, but here we go. Now we have Peppery in the corner, which means we can try to wild out, but just a double jump to escape. Sometimes the simple option is the best one.
Exactly. Maybe we're looking for a little bit of that here. Just kept Peppery Splash off guard just a smidgen.
All right, here we go. Fade back, set up the ball. I like the angle that we're going for, able to snipe Mystic in the air, forcing that block.
Oh my gosh. And just dashing to the corner here. Nice back dash into the Tommy Matt entry. And this allows Peppery Splash to get out of the corner there, but a great 6P to manage the situation just a little bit more.
Oh, for the burst safe route, but Mystic so smart, recognizing when you are allowed to burst in that situation, and it is on the ball summon. Huge pickup, though, into the launcher.
Yep, and blocks the counter again here. A nice Johnson to open up Peppery Splash for one more moment before coming back and taking it against Mystic. Another round to Peppery Splash here.
Yep, so if we can get one more, that means we will be up 2-0, which is a monumental challenge here for Mystic. Cannot allow Peppery to get that momentum.
It's difficult not to let Peppery get the momentum. I feel like the moment Peppery starts stepping towards the setup, that the momentum has already been set. It's got that Conqueror's hockey.
Absolutely, but here we go. Bates on the burst with the red Roman cancel, and that is a perfect from Peppery, an exclamation point to go up 2-0.
What do you do in this situation when the opponent has so much coverage over everything he can do within the confines of the game, but also mentally as well?
Yeah, it really feels like he is reading Mystic's mind. He has been sitting there studying the way that Mystic has been playing throughout this bracket, right?
Yeah.
Bro, landing right on the ball? Are you kidding me? The Black Beat combo, we take those.
Oh my gosh, that just feels bad. But here we go. We got a nice combo starter here from Mystic. He'll get that to Tommy Matt to lock stuff down. No, Peppery Splash aware and jumps out.
Yeah, tries to go for the Ozanson, excuse me, the Kabari there to catch Peppery out of the skies, but it isn't going to work.
All right.
Whoa, what a YRC to try and go for the overhead attempt. Peppery doesn't want to hold on to any of that mess. Immediately lets the burst rip and just starts setting up balls like crazy.
Yeah. Just
beautiful.
Ooh, all right. So got some good damage out there. Going to do something very, very strong here. Another Tommy Matt situation again, but I think that Mystic might want to change it up a little bit because it feels like Peppery Splash just gets to jump out for free and gets more setups based off of that too.
Yeah, but here we go now. We're going to see a Dark Angel setup possibly soon. No, we spent the wire. We spent the red Roman cancel there. The burst whiffs! Unfortunate. And now Peppery sitting at set point.
Peppery has been playing so strong this entire tournament here. No force has stopped this man. Will Mystic be able to rally back? Do it for Florida. Do it for me.
I mean, this is the final boss of North American Exert.
Ooh, all right, we're getting in there. Nice throw to start out things.
All right, gets clipped with the low, but another air throw from Peppery has just landed an insane amount of air throws in this set per round.
Ooh, and he does a YRC. Might try to get the throw afterwards, but once again, Peppery Splash is hyper aware. Another throw, another one.
And that meter is starting to build up here. Oh, but we get a drop, unfortunately. That allows Mystic to get out of the corner here with a nice back throw. Baits out the burst with the RC.
All right, signs of life out here. He's able to do it again. One more down here.
Oh!
And then, yes, there it is. No drops when it counts here. Mystic is still alive.
And those are tight routes as well. That's what I'm talking about with the execution of Mystic.
Yeah, these executions are absolutely difficult there. So shout out to Mystic, keeping it live. Can we do it again? Show me what you can do. Slides on the balls. That was really good with the 2H. Ken trying to chase down with the 6K as well. Maybe trying to get a throw bait. 6P again. The pressure is on. Mystic is doing it. Overhead, baby. This is almost a near perfect here. That's going to be a stun. We're going to see the 5H there. Mystic gets on the board. Everyone's going hype.
They want to see Mystic take this. They want to see him overcome the mountain that is Peppery Splash. And this is the first step.
All right, there's a lot of steps here to go as we go into this incline, but Mystic showed real up right there.
All right, yeah, checking in the air with the JP, lands and immediately goes into the parry.
And nice JP there, rising, got a little bit of a counter hit, so options were favorable for Mystic after that point. Oh, Tatami mad. Ooh, and actually went back and blocked the ball as well. That stopped Peppery Splash from getting back in, and it throws before the Sakura comes out.
Yeah, Peppery really has been taking advantage of a Mystic's parry habits here. It doesn't do anything. Wow.
That is the sign of a top-level player who can look at you approaching them and just watch you.
Yeah.
Dash yourself away.
Say, you know I want to try something, so I'm just going to choose the option to not fight.
Yeah, that's literally the you go ahead, try it option.
All right, here we go. We get a couple balls out, just trying to cover some space. Nice parries, though, from Mystic. Still keeping Peppery Splash in that jail zone of the corner.
And now we got a counter hit as well as we push towards the corner once more. No burst on Peppery Splash's side.
Wow, what a tech out, though. Able to score the knockdown. Yeah, I like that. Mystic immediately disengaging here. Doesn't want to get caught up in the scramble.
Can't get a full confirm off of that one, but still has the corner and everything like that. So just a few timing Matt C. Maybe catch Peppery Splash off guard by approaching in a different way. Shoots the gun.
Oh, yeah, parrying straight through the charged ball there. Mystic starting to build some momentum.
Oh, you love to see it here. The only thing that's charging right now is Mystic Spirit. As we get in here, there's another JS hits into a JD. Trying to get to a knockdown, trying to keep that corner. Again!
All right, but the burst does come out here. Nice that Tommy Matt hits its mark, allowing Mystic to keep that pressure going forward. But what a beautiful forward tech bump. Peppery Splash immediately getting the knockdown.
All right, another 6H knockdown here. Doesn't go for the ball and runs out. This is actually not the worst thing that's going to happen for Mystic there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, held in the air there again with the parry.
Yeah, but the very just in case sailed over a low as well, so that put Mystic in a nicer position.
The way that Peppery didn't even set up a single ball after that burst, just went right back on in. The confidence exuding from his gameplay right now.
Right, right. Oh, but you don't want to play for food for too long here. We're going to go ahead and dash into the corner once more.
Yeah, full confirm off that back throw. Woo! What a YRC on the tatami, and that should be enough to close it out. We're going to a game 5.
2 apiece out here. Everyone's cheering, standing up, yelling. I can hear it from over the headphones.
I know.
It's great. Keep that energy up. Miss is going to be doing the same here.
This is the passion of the Guilty Gear community.
That's right, and I love all y'all's passion out there. Keep it up. And Mystic is going to keep it up here, too. Locks into the corner again. He uses a Yozansen instead as a closer, mixing up these things as an ender.
Here we go. I think Peppery needs to slow the pace of the match down a little bit here. Mystic is starting to get carried away with it.
All right. Use the Kabari chain up there, and another Kabari again. RCs to keep the pressure on. Peppery Splash can go nowhere.
Yeah, it doesn't have any room to set up balls at all, using the tatami to neutralize them, but what an air dash and a cross up there from Peppery.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was so favorable for Mystic, but right on cue, Peppery Splash seems to be taking things back in momentum style.
Here we go, we still have some balls on the field, but wow, what a knockdown. Wakes up. Wow, with the close slash.
All right, if that's how you feel, I understand Peppery Splash. All right. Peppery Slash is more like it.
Absolutely, there's the coast-to-coast confirm as well. Sends out 3 balls, full charge, baits out the burst, and we are at tournament point.
That loss aversion burst right there, I completely understand, but it's not over yet. Hey, last long enough, you get your burst back, and maybe even take a round as well.
This is Mystic's last chance. I need to hear you. Give him some energy.
There we go. We're starting to yell a little bit. You love to see it, and now the energy is transferring over to Mystic.
Yeah, there we go. Gets the JD straight into the loops here now.
Yo, keep praying for my grandpa. He needs the energy right now here.
Okay.
Oh no, the throw.
Back throw from Peppery could spell doom, but Mystic does have a lot of life to work with here.
All right, nice 6P there. Throws a very high up to Tommy Matt, hoping it would land, but there is a cue ball below here. Runs to the other side. Good side switch.
All right, we're going to go straight to the knockdown. No burst to save you. Here comes the Dark Angel. No, we just go for a mix-up.
I'm a little bit surprised here. Maybe trying to show the proof of the pudding.
No! And that's going to be it. Peppery takes it. What a comeback there in the last round. And an incredible set between these two players.
It was such a good rally there from Mystic to really start coming back. The energy was felt from the audience, and y'all were transferring the energy to him. But Peppery Splash is a force to be reckoned with and cannot be stopped. The true juggernaut of Guilty Gear, period, honestly.
Yes,
yeah,
honestly.
Every version possible.
He is doing phenomenal in Strive as well as Exert. He is definitely one of the top Guilty Gear players in the entire world, and he proves it again and again every single time.
And I want to read an excerpt that was shared with me a little bit earlier today. It is a feat of human engineering that this character actually lets you think you are good. Justin Peppery Splash Campbell. Nonetheless, congratulations to Peppery Splash for closing it out in CEOTaku 7 at first place, and everyone else who played here has done immaculate and bringing the most stacked tournament we've had in a long time.
Yeah, and look at the tail of the tape here. Just an absolute slaughter through so much of this top 8. And again, you look at these scores and you would think it was just free, but
right.
These matches were all down to the wire, round after round, trading rounds apiece. But of course, at the end, we got a phenomenal set, almost getting the dream run back from Mystic, the comeback. But Peppery Splash cutting that short and proving he is top dog.
Yo, he's full of seasoning right now. That's why we call him Peppery. Now he is a seasoned player once again, standing here up at the stage as we gather our top 8 for our medal ceremony. But seriously, everyone, thank you so much for joining us so far here. It's still not over. We still have more tournament play that is going to be happening here on this channel.
Of course.
And the other one I can see, yeah, they're still doing Street Fighter 6 on the other side as well. I believe that's is that Temper Never Sleeps over there?
Yes, that is. But of course, after this top 8 is going to be Street Fighter 6 top 8. So make sure not to go anywhere after we're done with this awards ceremony. And then, of course, it wouldn't be CEOTaku without an anime game closing it out. Guilty Gear Strive will be our main event for the evening, and it should prove to be another exciting top 8 as well. But I mean, it's great to see the Exert community alive and strong, just showing up in massive numbers to all these tournaments.
It's just so damn exciting all the time to see these people still really playing and playing at such a high level at all times. The rollback has really just breathe a whole new life into this game.
It has.
And, you know, then we have folks out there who are running events and everything like that. You know, Pat the Flip. You know, the play Rev 2 whole thing going on here. But then, you know, other tournament organizers, you know, doing stuff online like Minitums and Dovingly, just keeping tournaments at all. Just that you can play at any time. There's more tournaments now.
There are 3 generations of Guilty Gear alive and well, so take your pick, and you have a community there that will be happy to welcome you. And, you know, Exert community is always here. We think you should pick that one, just saying.
Yeah, you know, hey, bring it on in. We're just coming for a hug. We're happy to have you all here. So make sure you tell your friends as well to play Rev 2.
Yeah, I mean, it goes on sale all the time also, so make sure to check it out on Steam. But again, we are just getting our players up here to get our awards ceremony started. What a phenomenal top 8, and CEOTaku action is still not over after this. Let's see, are we looking for the big man Tom, big man Jabali coming up?
I see Jabali up here. Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, get him off stage.
Hey, he can hear you. He can hear you.
No, what are you talking about?
Oh, he says he sees you. He sees you. Yeah, we're still playing out for the crowd.
Right, yeah. I would never say something like that about our anime lord and savior, Jabali.
Yeah, huge shouts to Jabali putting on CEOTaku year after year. One of the most chill tournaments. It feels like a family. It feels like a really strong community here, and it's one of my favorite events to attend.
Right, exactly. And, you know, Jabali has, like, shared with me time and time again that, yes, I do a lot of tournaments. I work on a lot of stuff, but CEO is the one that's, like, really true and close to his heart because he can design it however he wants
to.
So we see stuff like the Final Fantasy overlay for this one, the JoJo's one from last year. We had the Jabali body pillows for the year prior to that. it's the best expression of tournament out there in terms of what the vision is and having a lot of fun with it, and has a whole team of folks like Phenom, Yajin, and whatnot really putting these things together.
Yeah,
I found
absolutely.
it.
And it looks like we might have found a microphone here to get things started.
Yeah, there we are. There we are. Love to see it.
But yeah, it has been an absolute blast. I cannot wait to see what next year's theme is going to be. But here we go, and Jabali coming up on stage for our awards ceremony to crown these champions. All of them are champions in my eyes.
Everyone's a champion. You all are champions, Chad. Thank you for hanging with us.
Let's see.
And welcome back. What did you guys think of Xrd this weekend? Awesome. So happy this game is still kicking ass at all these events, and looking forward to Frosty Faustings where you guys come out in droves in January, February. But with that, let's get into our top 8. In 7th place, give it up to Vivian. Also in 7th place, give it up to Lord Byron. In 5th place, give it up to Usagi. I'm not used to calling you in 5th place, Hotashi, sorry. In 5th place as well, give it up to voice Hotashi.
Earned it.
In 4th place, give it up to KTP. In 3rd place, give it up to Fu. In 2nd place, man, you've been supporting CEO, man, since 2010, man. Thank you. Give it up to Mystic. And your CEOTaku 2023 Xrd champion, give it up to Peppery Splash. Give it up one more time to all of your top 8 for Xrd. All right, guys, thank you.
All right.
And
well,
to the
hey, you
commentators,
saw the
we
wonderful
are ahead
folks
of
out there.
schedule,
These are the
so-
folks that brought you the top 8. But don't let your adventure end there. If you haven't got to watch the rest of this tournament, take the time, hit up the VODs. They're going to upload them very soon after the event if you don't see them already on Twitch. This was an amazing tournament. I love this game.
I love this game too, and I love you too, Ryudo.
I love you too, buddy.
It's always an absolute blast, but make sure not to go anywhere because Street Fighter 6 is going to be right after this, a short break. And remember, CEO, Rev 2, forever.